Strawberries are in fact not made of straw, and no, you cannot use them to drink your protein shake.
What do you mean strawberries aren't made from straw?
Good morning, Valley customer. How can I help? But it's not morning. I mean, it's morning somewhere. Isn't he the guy that asked us to pronounce tomato? You mean tomato? Hey, we're doing that again. I'll just be here whenever you guys decide to pay attention to me. My apologies, good sir. Mr. Moo will attend to you. Well, actually, I've been thinking about starting a new home gardening, but I'm not really sure what the best way to go about doing it is. Well, that depends on a couple of things. So, to save you time, here's a guide on three things that you should be doing before you get started. But, you mean I had to read if I want to start a garden? So, to summarize, there's a video that I'll probably link here if you're on YouTube. The three things are:
Number one, you need to put the pen to the paper or the screen, right? The best ideas are those that aren't forgotten and those that can be clearly explained. You want to be able to revisit your plan at any point in time and say, okay, these are the dimensions that I'm working with. This is the amount of sunlight that my area gets. This is where the nearest water source is. Number two, you have to quantify your needs. You don't want to end up in a situation where you've been planting 25 lettuce and then you can't harvest all 25 lettuce, because that means that some of that is going to waste because you can't store or eat all of it, and then that is space that you could have been using to plant other things like your chive or your celery or any other seasonings, whatever it is you eat. So maximize your space and minimize your wastage.
Final thing that you need to do is research. I cannot stress enough how important doing your research is, because there are so many things to consider, like variety, the pests that will be attacking your plants, compatibility with other plants, companion planting, what plants it won't grow well with. Thanks. Well, I mean, you can, but it's one of those things that you could probably only drink once, because then you'll die. So it's not advised. Welcome back. How did it go? It went well. I took your advice. I measured the space and all of that. I kind of forgot to check sunlight, but you see, when it comes to our research thing, boy, it was real plenty. I ran into some problems. What kind of problems? It'll be easier if I show you. Look. Now, I know I usually ask dumb questions, but how are we able to see that? I don't know, man. Just roll with it. I see. Headband guy, you're up. Well, two things. One, I was about to go on my 7 coffee break. And two, I'm not wearing a headband because some people thought it was dumb and some people said I look like Dora. I guess I'm up then. Let me consult the scroll of knowledge and see what I can do for you. This will do nicely. So here's a guide that lists some of the most common plants that are grown at home, along with their scientific name. If you look here, it also has a difficulty rating scale, which is basically how difficult it is to grow or how hard it is to grow based on a number of different compounding factors. Right next to it, you will see you have pest incidence, which is basically how likely the crop is to be attacked by pests or affected by pests, and the severity. Then next to that, you will see we have a very sad face, which means disease, right? Or disease susceptibility. How likely it is for your plant to be affected by disease. And next to that, we have the water requirement and then the sunlight requirement, which are fairly self-explanatory. Explain it anyway. Hey, thanks, man. So how much does this cost? It is 100% free. Not just for you, but for everyone. All you have to do is just go to my page on Ko-fi and go to the shop and hit download. For real? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hey guys, how's it going? Thank you very much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed. For those of you that are wondering why it is I'm doing this, why is I'm putting all this information out there is because I think that is very important to get this type of information out there in a way that is easily available and easy to understand. Because I really do enjoy giving back, and prior to 2019, I was able to be a lot more physically involved in agriculture. With you out there physically doing all the things. And I even had a people that knew me back then. I had a thing going called doing the things. Right, every day I would post stories of how my day is going. I would wake up at 5:30 and feed the animals, and then I would go tend to the plants, and then I would go out to meet my clients, go out into the field, meet different farmers, to actually do field production, set up systems and all of that. But since 2019, my health has, let's just say that, is declined. My mobility has been severely reduced. I have to walk around with my walking stick, right? I had surgery and stuff, didn't go too well, and this is what I'm left to deal with. But it doesn't stop me from wanting to give back. It doesn't stop me from being involved in agriculture and home gardening, right? Because I still do believe that access to food is a right, and it is I believe it is my mission to help you grow food, or empower you to empower others to help them grow food for themselves, for their community, and improve the overall food security. If you enjoy these videos and would like to request specific content, let me know in the comments below or send me a message. If you want to support the work that I do, head over to my page at Ko-fi. I'll put a link in the description below, and you can buy me a coffee. Also, while you're there, download all the free things. Well, that's it from me for now. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time.